Hi everyone, this is Kobe from Amor I.T Solutions. I just wanted to do a quick video um, talking about our company and what we actually do. Um, haven't done a video like this in a while, so I thought that I'd just do a quick recap on it. Basically, we are a managed service provider. So basically, what that means is we provide security and a lot of other things for businesses. Basically, some of the things that we do is we not only install business grade routers, switches, wireless access points, but we also monitor those things, meaning that we do the updates for them. We can remote into your network and um, configure or fix problems that you're having. We also install workstations, computers, servers, Windows servers, Linux servers. We also monitor those as well. So we install antivirus, malware protection. Again, we do monitoring so we can remote into one of your systems if you're having an issue. Um, and repair them or fix whatever problems that we find with them. We do patch management, so Windows patches, um, third party patches of software that you would have on your computer. Um, a lot of times when we're doing this, we are doing it in the background, either when you're working, you don't know that we're doing it, or oftentimes we will do a lot of this work when the business is closed. So, um, some of the other things that we do is we do structured cabling. So we do cabling for computers, voice over IP phones, security cameras. So network cable, Cat 6 cable, like I said, telephone cable. Um, let's see. Here is our website for our business. And down here, it gives a little bit of our mission statement, and then below that, you've got our phone number. Clicking here will actually bring you to a contact page where you can fill this out if you are in need of any type of help, business or residential. Fill this form out, email us to us, and we will get back to you promptly. Also, we've got our social media sites: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn. We have a Patreon page, and we also have a YouTube channel. Talking a little bit about the phone systems, we do voice over IP phones. So if you have a business that's either got an on premise or you're needing an on premise phone system or a cloud based phone system, we do both of those. Um, We do. We're based out of Sutton's Bay, which, as many of you guys know, we're only about 20 minutes from Traverse City, Michigan. We do work throughout a large portion of Michigan. So we've done installations in Mount Pleasant. We will go down to Lansing, Grand Rapids. We've done some stuff in Manistee. So Petoskey, Ludington. So a good majority of the state, depending on how big the job is, we will go there and do installations. Again, we do managed services, so we can do that anywhere in Michigan. Wanted to show you guys some work that we've done over the past few years. Um, what you're seeing here is just a switch from a business that we did here locally in Traverse City. Actually, this isn't our switch. This is a switch that another IT company had put in, and show you kind of what it looked like before. and then I'll show you some after pictures. So here's the before. Here is an NVR, a security camera system, and look at all this cabling. Um, really messy. You can see like a power switch that's sort of mounted to the wall, but really it's just dangling there. The only thing really holding it up against the wall is these cables from the security camera system. Another picture here. You can see the floor. There's a small UPS on the floor there. That UPS, actually, the battery was bad in it. It wasn't even operating anymore. Here you can see like a Ubiquiti cloud key. You can see that switch in the first image that I was showing is kind of tucked between this wall and this desk here. So basically, they had everything set up like on a table. Some of it was set up on a desk. And then after, well, I'll show you some of the installation that we did. So this is a rack that we put on the wall. Um, Basically, you've got some patch panels, you've got a network switch. The cloud key is racked mounted here. You saw that white device that was hanging. We have a newer cloud key. It's mounted on the back of this rack mount device. Rack mounted power strip, battery backup. Then we've got our router, charter spectrum modem, and then the client's video camera system that you saw a few images ago. We actually put it in the rack here. Here's kind of what it looks like. All this stuff, this is where the video camera was and the wiring and stuff. Cleaned up quite a bit. Rack looks really nice. Cables, got a couple cables coming down below, but majority of them we moved up above and into the rack. Another shot of the floor when it's cleaned up. The rack just with the door closed there. And a picture of me at the end when I was done installing. And let's see, show you a couple of more that we've done. Here's another one in Traverse City that we did. We basically put same thing. Before we did any installation, the customer had a consumer grade router that I believe was like bought from Best Buy. Set on this desk here. Switches. They had several switches all over the company. We came in, cleaned everything up, reran all the cables. Here you can see again the patch panels, a switch, basically like the same setup that you just saw previously, except this one they do have a Synology server that basically replaced the Windows server that they had originally. This is where they all the employees log in to their user accounts on their computers. All of their data and information is stored onto this device, so it's all centrally located. Before we did this, they had information on the 15 or 16 computers that they had scattered all over the place. It was hard for them to look up documents or any type of paperwork or client information. We centralized it and made it a lot easier for them. Again, power strip, battery backup. We did do a camera system. That's what you're seeing here. Um, and then just the router, and they have Charter Spectrum. You can see the monitor down here of the cameras that we installed. Here's a picture of the rack with the door closed. And for the security cameras, these are the boxes that we use. Some of the boxes that we use. This is actually, I'm up on a lift, and we mounted these onto some of the beams outside Another view. Another view here. All the wiring, network cable obviously was ran to these locations. Here's one here with the camera already mounted. You can see this cable in the background of and the conduit that we put up, and we were basically there's going to be a camera in this section right over here. Up on the ladder, here is another security camera from the same company. They have two buildings, a main building where their office is, and then they have a secondary building that they work on their boats. Basically, this is a marina, so a lot of customers bring their boats in to have them repaired. They sell boats. Another camera here. Me on the lift. Got that swag. That hat. It's wintertime, so well, it's actually late fall, but it's kind of cold out. Here's another mount that we use. This is for the dome cameras. Here's an installation over one of their outer doors. Another look at it. Another look with the door closed. Here you've got one of these dome security cameras, and then we've got a wireless point-to-point antenna. Basically, this is on the main building. That secondary building that I told you about that they work on the boats, they had no internet connectivity over there. We told them that we could just wirelessly beam with two antennas for the two buildings so that they could have internet access, and that's what we did for the secondary building. Inside that secondary building, we're starting to do the network cabling for the security cameras. We've got a small rack here with a wireless access point for them to have wireless internet inside the building. Let's see if I have any pictures. I don't have any pictures of the conduit that we used, but we did put conduit up where you could see these cables draping down. There was a gray conduit that we put in there. Let's see. There's another business that this was kind of residential slash business. Had a closet space. I put in piece of plywood here. This is the closet. It's pretty messy. You can see the cable modem sitting here and all the wiring. I installed a small rack. Put in the network equipment. We've got a router, a 16-port switch, a cloud management key, and then the Charter Spectrum modem. This is actually a modem that the customer, actually, I believe we replaced the Charter modem and we installed this for them. Here's a picture of the rack with it closed. This is before any cleanup of the wiring and whatnot. And then up here, you got my laptop. You can see a picture of these fine looking ladies here. My background picture is my wife and my mother in law and my two sister in laws and my niece, I guess, in law. Anyways, this is the same place here. Put a wireless access point upstairs in this building, and also with this place they had two different buildings, but they already had cabling that had been run underground, network cabling, to be able to get internet access to the other buildings. So I was able to put a wireless access point over there so that they could have wireless and connect their phones and laptops and whatnot. A couple more pictures of me after installation. Picture of me at a residential address, basically doing some cabling into a patch panel, putting in a rack for the customer, putting in the network equipment. We also do cabling, structured cabling inside residential and businesses. Here is where we've got a gang plate here. I'm testing the connection to the network cables that we put in the walls here. And here's kind of that final product of the last images that I was showing you, the residential rack that we put in. Basically, you could see in this image that we put it above the door here. That's where the client wanted it to be. This place was already pre-wired with Ethernet cable. It just had not been terminated, so made our job a lot easier. We didn't have to run a lot of cable and cut through walls and do all that kind of stuff. So, anyways, that will about do it. If you have any questions about any of the things that we do for our business, you can reach out to us. Like I said, we've got Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We're on LinkedIn. And then we've got a YouTube channel. Our website is AmorITSolutions.com. Again, there's a contact form on there if you want to contact us that way. We've got our phone number right on the front of the website, as you can see here. And yeah, if you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to us. Talk to you later, guys.